He's opening up his territory.
Heads up!
Are you okay?
You almost got me, kiddo. My shadow was right there.
What?
He knew. He really did read my mind.
Okay.
I'll just leave my money here.
Don't call the police just yet.
No, wouldn't dream of it.
So, anyone else game? I could use the practice for my future. See, I've already got a use for this talent I've developed. I'm going to be a boxer. And since I'll know what my opponent's thinking, I'll win every time and rake in the candy.
That actually helped. We know he's a real mind reader.
Kudos for Keto, but we still don't know what side he's on. That guy with the seriously weird hair day? He's got a power called Copy. Let him touch your skull and he can mimic everything including your memories. Kind of like running a credit check on you. If it turns out you're okay, we'll let you fight with us to save the world.
Let him copy my brain, huh?
It's the only way to check.
Sorry, cowboy. I don't have any heroic aspirations. I'm much more interested in starting my fighting career.
I hear you. You have your own needs. Then how about I kick your ass first?
Master Genkai, isn't this what you warned him not to do?
Don't you worry. He may look like a dimwit, in fact he definitely is. But he's also the Dark Tournament champ, and he can fight like a genius once he knows his prey.
Come on, try what you want. You won't hit me.
Look, I'll tell you what. The only way I'll hit you is with a straight right jab.
Huh?
But chances are I'll stop short.
We'll see about that.
I'll throw a straight right jab at him. But stop short just before I hit his face. I'll throw a straight right jab at him. I'll stop short just before I hit his face. I'll throw a straight right jab at him, but I'll stop short just before I hit his face. I'll throw a straight right jab, but I'll stop short just before I hit his face. I'll throw a straight right jab.
He really is telling the truth. Poor misguided chump. I just have to stand my ground.
Here goes.
What happened?
I didn't see any contact.
That was 30% of his power.
Can't say I didn't warn the guy, except for that whole shockwave thing. Okay, it's your turn. Let's see what this guy does on the weekends.
Yeah, right.
Got it?
He doesn't know anything, just a guy like us.
Let's wake him. He could still be of some use to us.
Is it cool if I take the rest of the day off, boss? I think I'm losing my mind.
Nightmare, just a nightmare.
My life's improving, sir. All these humans with different special powers and Yusuke's kicking so much tail, and I'm the only one here you've called by name.
Koenma.
Yes, Kurama. Report.
The center point was barren, but I think it may be possible they've encamped underground.
Very clever.
That's not all. It appears we're being followed.
What?
I'm not sure, but I'm rejoining the teams just to be safe.
Understood. Yo, Ayame!
Sir?
I want a depth analysis on that center point. Sewers, caves, everything, Ayame. Okay?
Of course, sir.
Her name. And for a moment there, you made me feel special.
So how does it work, Maroda? I mean, in a crowd like this, who do you hear?
Every thought that's within 30 yards of me. It all comes at once, like it's one big conversation.
Stupid boss. I'll move up his deadline.
Gotta get the money, 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 gotta get the money.
Ugly creep. I bet I miss you.
She looked at me. Wow, she's hot.
The more intense the thought, the louder it sounds to me. Like it's screamed over a crowded room. It's painful sometimes.
Tough luck. Don't be a baby about it. Now you've got some scouting to do.
Check everyone's thoughts and tell us if you hear something weird. But don't show it on your face, and do not make eye contact with them. They have powers too. They'll sense they're in your territory just like we did.
I'll try.
What's up?
You found one?
That girl. She's going to make out with her teacher! We've got to stop her! Or what?
We're trying to save humanity!
Hey, wait a sec. You really want to kill me.
Did you have to read my mind and figure that one out?
And I might help him.
No, please, I'm sorry.
Your ass parks here until you find something.
Yes, sir.
So how's it coming along? Have you found anything out yet? Morota?
Yeah. I found something.
I'll kill them all. Women and kids, sickly old men, until every foot of dirt is a grave. Then I'll stack them on top. I'll kill them all. 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 I'll kill them all!
Shut up, or they're gonna find you.
I'm sorry. I can't take it. The voice is too loud. But it's quiet, too. Savage and dark. Please, let me go!
Don't worry, I'll handle him. Just tell me who he is and don't point.
He's coming from the right. Tall guy, in black. His hair slicked back.
Oh, he didn't save him then.
Damn it.
We'll call that my introduction, Yusuke Urameshi.
He's the leader. He has to be. Hey, what do we do?
The hospital. Someone call an ambulance.
How is he? You think he'll make it?
I don't know. Not many people survive a bullet to the brain.
That's true, Yana. But he'll be fine. This is the so-called bullet he took.
Doesn't look like metal.
It's a pencil eraser.
That's crazy.
Are you sure?
Score one for old number 2. So the guy got his head cracked open by a pencil top?
That's right. It's a warning.
I swear we've caught every red light. How can we find Yusuke and your brother now, Shizuru? We can't even find Pooh.
Chill, princess. We saw the Blue Wonder fly off in this direction. Besides, knowing my brother, we can just follow the bugs. He's probably playing with them.
Bugs? What bugs?
Right. No wonder she's not flipping out.
Come on, Shizuru. What are you talking about?
Nothing, just a fly.
Somebody's hurt.
Don't look now.
Who?
Either he's taken up ambulance chasing or Yusuke's inside.
Wait, Keiko, we don't know for sure!
Hello, Sniper.
Yusuke didn't follow you as planned.
No, he kept his cool. I was most surprised.
Seaman is shadowing Kurama's group. He's waiting for orders. And Yusuke's team is entering the hospital. Doctor will intercept them shortly, as you've arranged.
One of our enemies might be the one. As you recall, our psychic has a problem with the Kakai barrier. Even if he completes the tunnel, the best destroyers won't be able to cross. We need another psychic to break the net. And we may have found one in this group.
Who is it?
You leave that business to me. In the meantime, let's get rid of the extras. Let's dig a hole, Sniper. Each one of us. 7 graves will be a decent start.
Let's dig a hole, Sniper, each one of us. 7 graves will be a decent start. Black Angel, Gatekeeper, Sniper, Gourmet, Game Master, Doctor, and Seaman. Those were the words that came to his mind when he said the word 7.
Sounds like fun.
But what does it mean? Are those the names of the guys who are making this tunnel? I mean, there's 7 of them.
7. Is that all?
Wait, I don't know. That's just what I heard in the back of his mind, like a speech he was preparing. Everything else was just this terrible hatred and an urge to kill.
Gourmet, Doctor, Gatekeeper, those all gotta be nicknames, right?
Well, of course, and more than likely they are clues to each of their particular abilities. By the way, Yusuke, you did well with that confrontation. You finally showed patience. You didn't start punching like a moron.
'Cause I think I was afraid of him.
Huh?
I sensed it right when we met. There's something dangerous about him. It's not what I sensed, though. It's what I didn't sense. Like, who I saw wasn't the real thing. If Tagoro is all about throwing the fastball, then this guy definitely likes the curve.
Yes, and we know he's the type who saves that pitch until the very last inning. Whatever power is behind this mystery of his, he won't reveal it until he's ready to finish us. The fact that he didn't use his own power to attack Marota tells us that.
What? Are you kidding me?
You mean, the guy who was standing there isn't the one who shot him?
No, he didn't do anything at all.
Then you noticed it as well. The angle was wrong. The shot came from 5 feet to the man's right. Him facing us was just a go signal.
For whom?
Yeah, so who's the shooter?
Let's examine what we do know. This eraser has faint demon trace marks. Apparently, the shooter made it the exact hardness he desired by coating it with energy. Hard enough to break the skin and scare us, but too soft to pierce the skull. It was launched by telekinesis. Seconds after the shot fired, I tried to trace it back towards its origin, but it was too far. It must have been fired from over 500 yards away. That's quite a feat.
That's 5 football fields.
All with his mind?
If they're all as strong as this trigger man.
Yeah, I gotcha. We're all in a world of hurt.
No! Enough! I didn't sign up for any of this, you people! I'm not a hero! I don't want to die!
Only hours into their infiltration of Mushiori City, Yusuke and his team have already found themselves in the thick of danger. But unexpectedly, it is they who are being hunted by 7 enemies they do not know. In a city once dull and peaceful, a battle of worlds is poised to begin.
Listen, Crybaby, we don't have time to freak out. They could be coming for us.
But how can I help you? I'm not used to this kind of thing. I'm scared. I don't know how to save the planet.
Give us those names again.
Okay, there's Game Master, Black Angel, Gatekeeper, Seaman, Doctor, Sniper, and Gourmet.
A guy named Sniper. Guess he's the one who shot him, huh?
That's one, leaving 6 more psychics whose powers we can only guess about.
I'm running out of mana.
7 enemies with extraordinary talents. And besides the man who approached us, we have no clue what they look like.
Right. So even smiling grannies are suspects.
I wish I had more to give you, but I don't. Like I said, all that's on this guy's mind is this huge urge to kill. He wants every human being dead.
With this plan, he'll succeed.
I can't take this! Why didn't you tell me it would be this bad?
Careful, Slugger. Crying again.
Listen, I want us all on full alert.
You feel that? Someone just opened up their territory.
So there's another psychic like us in the hospital.
That Dr. One, we're inside a hospital. Of course he'd be here. He's coming to finish me off!
Make a circle facing outward. We won't let anyone sneak up on us this time.
Yeah, dude, I don't know.
The doctor's coming. Have a seat.
Listen.
Hey! What? It put something in me!
What the hell happened?
My whole body is aching.
He's burning up! What were those, and why are they getting sick?
Those weren't the same parasites we saw in town.
It's a virus. I heard his thoughts. He's going to infect everybody inside his territory.
There's more coming. Kill as many as you can.
Is something wrong? Why are your friends on the ground?
They'll make a meal out of her!
Get them off of you!
This is a busy place, boys. I don't have time to play pretend.
Ordinary people still can't see them. And these stupid bugs seem to know we're the main course. Let's do something, damn it!
Our only hope to save them is to find the psychic who did it. Let's move out.
Hey, Candy Striper, those 2 guys need medical attention!
Yes, see to it!
No running inside the hospital!
You realize how many doctors are in here?
Okay, then we'll just have to knock them all out.
Just don't hit too hard. I hate crippling civilians.
Got it.
Are they serious?
Keto, if you've got any doubts on your mind, this is the time to bail. It's life or death.
Both those choices sound better than demons on my streets. You don't have to worry about me.
This doctor might not work here. Maybe a nurse could spot an imposter.
Clever.
I'll take care of that, you guys.
And I'll check the upstairs.
If anybody finds him, make a noise we'll all hear. Either scream or blow something up.
Nurse!
Please, sir, I'll scream.
Listen to me. There's a criminal posing here as a doctor. You need to help me find him, a doctor maybe you don't recognize.
What's going on? Why are you harassing my staff?
That's him.
Dr. Kamiya, I don't know what he's talking about.
Leave before I call the police on you.
You don't get it. Call the police. Go ahead. There's someone in this hospital pretending to be a doctor. Everyone here is at risk. Believe me! He's already shot up 2 of my friends with some kind of infection. If we don't find him, they are going to die, and lots of others will too!
I take all threats seriously, young man. You can let the nurse go now.
Tim.
Come on, I know every doctor in this hospital. If there is a fake, I'll find him. You might want to call up 911, nurse.
Yes, but why are you here, sir? You're not supposed to work until the late night shift.
Uh-oh, found out who it was.
Shut up! I told her she needed to call 911. What is it, can't move? Well, that's because I severed your spinal cord. Medical school perk. I know exactly where to cut you with my psychic scalpel to cause pain. How tragic. In my own office, a strange boy kills a nurse and then slits his own wrist.
Urameshi, be careful.
Nobody will stand in the way of our goals, especially not you.
Help!
That's my cue!
Doctor, what's happened?
Change of diagnosis. Don't just stand there, nurse. Call the cops. That man, do you think you could describe him? Pull it together. Someone is impersonating a doctor. Now call the police!
Right.
That's a psychopath, and he's got spirit powers.
His territory reaches all the way up here. His power is great. We have to be on guard.
No! So you knew this boy?
What do you mean, new?
Apparently a crazy man with a scalpel came in and attacked your friend and a nurse.
We've taken the girl to the OR, but this one can't even blink for us. We think it's the shock.
A room full of stupid white coats. How do I tell who did it? Or if he's even here?
Get me a nerve specialist, and put on an alert for a man pretending to practice here.
Yes, sir.
So he's not a doctor from this hospital.
No, Urameshi. You're wrong. He's here.
Kido, don't be lazy. Tell me who he is!
He's pretty shaken up. He won't be able to speak for a while.
Idiots. It's not the shock that keeps him quiet. I paralyzed him.
Fine, take your time. This was too dangerous for you anyway. I'll find him myself.
No!
Kido's territory. He's got my shadow. I can't move. Why? Why don't you want me to go yet? Unless he knows.
That's right. He's here. But how do I tell you which one?
Kido must mean that the killer doc is in here. But who? Keep going!
That'll have to wait, son. They've decided to move him to X-ray.
No, you don't. Not yet. I have to tell him somehow.
But that doesn't make any sense.
Apparently it does, old man, when you want to say something bad enough. He's writing a name. Kami... Ya? Kamiya. I'll take it that's you.
I get so tired of operating on eggshells.
Hey, not to be bitchy, Keto, but could you get off my shadow now?
Now that was cutting it close. He's blacked out. Guess that's why his power stopped.
I was instructed to play the friendly Dr. Kamaya for a little longer. But now that you have come along, Yusuke Urameshi, the plans will just have to quicken.
So, Yusuke's a household name?
Yes, it is. At least in the house that I hang around in. Black Angel says you've come to wake us from our sweetest dreams.
As much as I'm rooting for humanity's survival, you've got to respect a good villain. Psychic scalpel, virus bugs, he's stacked.
I'm a purist. Heroes all the way.
When, sir?
Villains, right?
Yes. As you say, sir. I have the report you asked for. We've done a depth analysis around the manifesting tunnel's center point.
And?
The tunnel is indeed placed several hundred meters below surface. There's an intricate cave system underneath the city. It will take some more time to pinpoint its exact location.
Well done, Ayame. Keep me posted.
Yes, sir.
Do you like her more than me?
My ogre puppy. Have you done one useful thing since this threat began?
Well,
Exactly. You're for comic relief and drink serving. Ayame and Botan are the pros.
I'm sure it's gotten worse since we came. I need one of those zapper porch lights.
What are you talking about? What's worse?
The insects of Demon World. You can't see them.
Huh? We just have to say my powers are gone every hour.
Botan's right. They've doubled from yesterday.
It's the tunnel. It is expanding at an extraordinarily fast rate.
I'm probably teasing you because I'm jealous, Kuwabara. Being blind sounds perfect right now.
Hey, buddy, is that bad guy still on our trail?
No. Whoever it was, he left us a few blocks back.
Why would they suddenly stop?
Perhaps they've chosen to focus all of their power on Yusuke's group.
Urameshi?
Strategically, you would never close an option unless you've made a decisive strike. If they've left us, Yusuke is probably under attack.
Relax. Genkai's with them. They won't get into trouble. That was bad timing.
Hey, we better stop wasting minutes. Let's find Urameshi.
Mm-hmm.
I pulled back like you said.
Splendid work, Seaman. They all seem so simple, don't they?
Should I take one out?
Not yet. I've staged an interesting test at the doctor's expense. I want to see what happens when Yusuke's group has to battle a fellow human to the death.
Yes, officer. I called before. But listen, something else is happening.
Hey, are you still there? What did you want to report?
I'm freezing.
All these sick people, but where are the doctors?
I feel it. We've walked into something.
Like all the instruments are around 40 damage.
Even the medical staff is unconscious. What's wrong with her skin?
I don't know, but it's definitely not good. I'm not so sure we need to be hanging around here, Keiko.
But Pooh must think Yusuke is here. What is it now, Pooh?
Huh? The insects. I saw them outside, but I didn't tell you. But these are attacking.
But how come I can't see anything? Just run!
Maybe this is why I hate doctor visits.
This is definitely my favorite power. I can infect everyone within my territory with a disease of my own psychic creation. I change these demon insects to be my carriers. The weaker the victim's energy, the faster the disease can spread. Your friends will last 30 minutes, and then I'll get to watch them die.
You're gonna regret saying that one! I'm running advice book for bad guys. It's called Don't Piss Me Off!
I learned from Keto about you psychics.
No time to sleep.
I'm still awake.
I'm working a double shift. Hey! Let's see if you can catch me.
Damn it!
Pronounced dead! You can't win.
Super strength and endurance? You're not built like a normal human, Doc.
Yet another one of my medical talents. I can manipulate my body's chemistry to tweak my performance. Pumping adrenaline makes me stronger, and cutting off my analytic chemicals makes me incapable of feeling pain.
I wish you would have told me that earlier, MD. Here I've been going easy on you because I thought you were a human, but now I can bring out something special and not feel so bad.
Go ahead. I'll bring out mine as well.
You're a meshy spirit gun!
Mm-hmm. Well, Kaito, you were correct. Yusuke's team is definitely in a fight. What do you say we check ourselves into the hospital?
The famous spirit gun.
That was a warning shot for the human inside you. Next time I won't miss.
You're as dangerous as Black Angel said, but I have one more talent to show you. It's simple. As a doctor, anything I cut, I can stitch back into place. I think it's time for a dissection.
A demented human psychic fighting for the demon world. To save his friends, will Yusuke have to kill?
You're as dangerous as Black Angel said. But I have one more talent to show you. It's simple. As a doctor, anything I cut, I can stitch back in place. I think it's time for a dissection.
Come on, a little faster, Keiko.
I'm going.
Oh, wouldn't you know it? Keiko, get us an elevator.
Huh? Okay.
There must be hundreds of them. I guess that bought us a little time.
This is awful. I hope Yusuke's all right.
Kid, don't you ever think about yourself? Oh no!
I'm cold.
These powers we psychics have acquired, I think they relate to our own talents and personalities, like me, a doctor. I developed the power to save patients who would otherwise die on the table. But then I chose to use my gifts to kill.
So tell me, which one of your friends is pulling your strings? Really, which one? Is it Seaman, Game Master, Gourmet? You're not sane enough to be the leader.
You know their names?
All 7. But I need you to fill in the other blanks. What's your boss's name? And how is he planning to beat us? What's his power? And where the hell are you hiding out?
I'll tell you.
I don't know how to break this to you, Doc, but that's really not how you answer a question. Come on.
Yes, I know. That hit was too hard. I shouldn't be standing. But after blocking pain signals and an extra jolt of endorphins, I feel pretty good.
Call off your territory. Let these people get over your sickness. And I swear I'll let you live.
Yes. But you won't let me go free.
Of course not. You're going where straitjackets are dress code.
No, but that won't help. Once I spread my virus, I can't reverse it. Even if I leave here, the territory stays. Besides, I never liked those padded rooms.
You're telling me there's no way to stop this?
Not while I'm conscious. And by manipulating my brain's chemicals, I can always prevent myself from going under. Your only choice is to kill me, a human. But you can't do that, can you?
If you got any fears about death, you better work them out.
You missed me. I think you're the one who's afraid.
Great, only thousands more. Chizuru?
Oh, thank goodness. Genkai, Keiko was sick. I think she's in real trouble.
We're all in real trouble.
There must be some place those bugs haven't gotten to.
Yes, in here for now.
We're trapped?
All right, let's go.
Wait.
What? I'm ready.
Just listen. It's too quiet.
Well, I'll give you that.
Quiet is perfect. It's a hospital, not a racetrack.
It's the cause without the effect.
What do you mean?
We saw Yusuke's spirit gun blast through a window in the middle of the day, yet there are no doctors, nurses, or guards taking a look at it.
So what?
So, curiosity is one of man's most predictable forces. If people don't come to see, it's because they are not able. We assume the worst for everyone in that hospital. They're either detained, hurt, or dead, and that is why we are not being followed.
Well, that does make sense. They wouldn't walk into their own trap.
It's too dangerous for us all, especially with Kuwabara's condition.
Jeez, condition makes me sound like I'm rabid.
You three stay back and watch for developments. I'll go take a look around.
Hey! That's not a team decision!
Please, be careful.
The front entrance won't be safe. Neither will the back. A psychic's territory. I must take care.
They're keeping distance. They are avoiding the doctor's trap.
This Kurama won't be easily ambushed.
Well, that's perfect. The tunnel's our major objective, but it's not the only one.
Sir, let's do it now. We'll catch them off balance.
The doctor's outnumbered. Yusuke could kill him.
Then let him die.
And I know that includes a few of your friends. You can't avoid it any longer. You have to kill me. Cross the ultimate line that divides all men. But you've never killed a human. And once you do that, you can never go back to the other side. It's like a narcotic. You have to keep on killing or else the guilt will overcome you. At least that's the case with me.
I've kind of learned to respect people, but not you.
Oh good, he speaks. I was beginning to think I was talking to myself. We've already been through this.
This time I won't miss. This time I'm gonna blow your head off.
You're serious?
Tell me you have a plan for us.
I'm leaving you here. I'm concerned about Yusuke and Kido. You should be safe. I don't think the bugs can get in the elevator while it's shut. Just don't take any pleasure strolls.
But Keiko, she looks bad.
Don't worry. She'll recover fully once I get my hands on that doctor. You better shut the door.
Wait! Genkai!
What a mess.
Yusuke.
I'm telling you, girl. You just focus on getting better. Yusuke's gonna be fine.
Yusuke.
Easy, Yusuke. You don't want to go through with that. Think about your future. You'll be put in jail as a murderer.
Planning out the future's never been my style. I hope you like cremation.
No! That's very good, Yusuke. Raise that finger again and I'll cut off her head. Quite a complication. You must be glad to have an excuse not to kill me.
Jesus,
Koenma, sir?
What is it?
I've received the latest update on the tunnel report. May I ask you why you're out here, sir?
I just needed a place to think. Shoot.
The tunnel's expansion rate is not only high, it's consistent. It seems this psychic never needs to sleep.
A combination of stamina and might that 100 typical psychics couldn't match. That's why Sakio tried to dig a tunnel with money. Not even he could imagine a psychic as an option.
I understand this person has tremendous powers, but we still have the Kakai barrier to stop them.
This one as you get to this, like,
You don't think the
U-shape, you always
psychic
go
can
to the right.
break that too, do you, sir? Surely not. No one in existence could do that.
Knock on some wood.
Get out!
Chizuru, get out of here. Save yourself. Shut up. That disease is making you retarded. I'm already stung. It makes no sense to try to protect me. Maybe so, kid, but I'm too stubborn to admit that I'm wrong now. Kurama?
What on earth are you two doing here?
Bastard. Do you even know what the guys you're helping are doing? This tunnel they want to open. It's gonna turn Earth into Demon World's whipping boy. You think that's funny? These big freaks are gonna kill you just like everyone else.
I hope so.
Yes. What the hell is wrong with you? You wanna die?
Everyone goes. After all these years as a doctor, that's one thing I know, and in so many bad ways. Dysentery, strokes, aneurysms, I'd lost all sense of hope. Then I learned the real reason for disease. Mankind deserves to go. That's what they've shown me. I never had purpose in my awful life, but I'll have purpose in my death.
Then just die alone!
You bitch!
Yana!
I
just wanted to help.
Typify.
These devils, they're everywhere. They want to ruin our dream.
Antidote.
No!
What a sad puppet you've become. You're not leaving now.
Yeah, this is your last chance. You find some way to get unconscious and call off your virus. Or you die.
He's taking some heat.
Okay, fine, so I have lied a little. There is a way to cure them, but you have to promise to let me live.
You better convince me.
Look! It's the antivirus, enough for everyone. You can have it. Fool. I'll gut him as soon as he takes it.
Don't get closer! I could read his thoughts. He's planning to kill you. Those vials, they're nothing but glucose, sugar water.
No!
Your last chance just flew out the window.
No! Devil!
Yes, waste time. In seconds, everyone infected will die. I'll tell you. I never.
This time I'm gonna.
This speaks. I will deadly killing or bad. Tell me, Fresky.
And call off.
There is a way.
I had to do it.
It does. Hey, the color's wearing off. Does that mean what I think it does?
Those men, are they dead? It was Dr. Kamiya. I saw what he did.
Somebody call the police.
Damn it. I had to do it. I had to kill him. Grandma?
We don't have time to have death on your conscience. Don't you dare question yourself. He'll be fine. You took the right action. You saved countless people's lives.
Hey, you're messy!
Should I even ask why Yana's in a nurse's outfit?
You know, playing doctor, and then one thing led to another.
Botan, he could use your healing powers.
Right.
Huh? Well, this certainly is a reunion.
Oh, hey, sis, why are you here? You sick?
Yeah, bro. Sick of tracking you down. What trouble are you in?
Well, that's a pretty long story, actually. You know, tunnels and stuff.
Keiko? Damn it, Pooh! You're like their Get in a Danger tour guide.
Don't you blame this on him, Yusuke. We only came because we were worried about you.
We'd better move it. This is a crime scene we don't want to be part of.
I'll stay here and make sure Kaido gets good treatment.
Yeah, we'll just hope he can walk again.
Let's go! Bravo team, follow me!
Okay, Doctor, let's go over this again. You say you slashed up your colleagues, gave a nurse a 3-foot scar, and paralyzed a boy because you were helping them?
Detective, have you ever looked in the mirror? I mean, really looked. We're diseased. We're suffering. If you knew what's best, you'd take that gun from your little holster and do yourself a favor. Erasing every human. That's the only way to save us, or else we'll eat and destroy until nothing is left but piss. Capturing me has only delayed the inevitable. For us all.
Yusuke and his team have defeated the deranged human psychic, Doctor, but 6 still remain, and the completion of the tunnel draws nearer by the hour.
Well, excuse me if I'm not a college boy philosophy grad or some church dude talking about a higher calling. But to me, none of this makes sense. This doc knew he would die if he opened that tunnel. He knew.
That's freaky. I just figured if they had a human on their side, they weren't telling him what he was getting into, but he knew.
Mm-hmm. The whole shebang. He said we all deserved to go because we were diseased or something.
Sounds like fanatic cult stuff.
Amen.
I don't get it. If they're so bummed about their own lives, they should just take up rock climbing without ropes. Risk themselves instead of blaming it on innocent people. Or at least only pick on us tough guys. Jeez.
Emergency!
What is it, Botan? They run out of your hair dye?
There's no time for jokes. The tunnel to Demon World will be finished in a week.
What? But...
No time for buts either. Just listen.
Yes, Yusuke, listen. That's Botan's natural color. It doesn't make sense to tease her.
What is this? What's she talking about 1 week, Koenma? You told us 3 weeks just the other night.
That's the thing about the information business. Always subject to updates. Look, Yusuke, we goofed. We assumed the tunnel center point was on the Earth's surface. It was only after Kurama's team visited the site that I ordered a depth analysis and found the center to be 550 meters underground. Here's an overhead view of the distortion zone we see on the surface. Here's the actual zone at the center point, deceptively larger. I was being simplistic when I said the distortion takes the form of a circle. It's really a sphere. The circle or dome we see on the surface is just a cross-section of its tip.
Urameshi, tell me what's on the screen. I can't see without my spirit powers. Like, what's he saying?
Spheres and stuff. Geometry's next year.
It's basic math to show why we only have a week. Why can't Keiko be the one with the spirit gun?
He said 500 meters under the ground, right? That's one crazy sewer.
It's a cave system. The closest entrance is in a suburb of Mushiori City, a feeder cave with the most appropriate name.
Go on.
Demon's Door.
Well, we won't save the world resting our asses. Botan, let's get the crew together. Looks like we're headed for suburbia.
Will do.
Bye, guys! Kuwabara, hold up! Kurama's school is this way, stupid. Don't tell me your direction has gone south, too.
Sorry. I can't go with you guys today.
Got the runs or something?
No, it's just... you know.
What the hell does you know mean? That time of the month for you?
You're being a pig!
This is why. Floor tickets. For Metallica's World Tour!
There you are, Kuwabara.
Come on, let's be first in line.
I'm getting a t-shirt and a long hair wig. See you guys!
You forgot something. We're saving the planet! No pop bands!
Pop band? You dare call Metallica pop band?
Wow. Yeah, their fights are great. It's really an art form.
Don't just stand there and look impressed.
What if I told you I had front row seats to the Martial Arts World Championship? Would you turn that down?
Some hero.
It's a once-in-a-lifetime shot. I bought these tickets a year ago, and there's no way I'll miss them. Even if the end of the world was tomorrow, I'd still go. That just makes it more important.
Whatever, groupie. Go ahead, bang. Just don't expect me to save your ass when it's demon season.
Like I need help from you! I'm so sick of your big man crap! Maybe I won't help you tomorrow either! Let you see how you do need me! Fine!
And that's how the human race ended.
I've just been to town, Itsuki. It's filled with demon insects. It seems you're expanding the tunnel even faster than we expected.
Yeah.
It's hard to explain, Mr. Sensui. I feel most peculiar. My powers seem immersed in this rapid stream. Like the tunnel has a life of its own. Like it wants to grow.
Then all we need is someone to break that net. I'm sending out our colleagues. They're exploring the area for a capable psychic. They're also fighting Yusuke's team any chance they get, because I have a suspicion our two needs are actually one.
Give me a break! What do you mean he's missing?
He didn't come to school today.
Hiei, then Kuwabara, and now Kurama? You can't count on anybody! I just didn't do this alone!
Shut up. Now that we know where these psychics are hiding, we can mount an attack. But it must be carefully planned.
I've heard of Demon's Door Cave. It's like an urban legend.
It's said scorned lovers go there to die, which shows our enemies like irony. If we go unprepared, it'll be suicide as well.
Hey! I don't need a lesson from you two, rookie! Stupid freckles.
Hold on, Yusuke.
Damn it! Everyone just leave me alone! I'm going to the arcade!
I don't know what's gotten into him. He shouldn't be going out alone, should he?
Give him space. If he's that dumb, he deserves to die. But I suspect he's worried about Kuwabara.
Please, not records. Goenma will discipline me if he finds out. The other day he disciplined me so hard my hip popped out of socket and I couldn't fit into my loincloth. And looks are important to us ogres, especially when courting the ladies, and I haven't gotten married yet. My mother's hounding me. You know where I could find a new job? I need one. I think he likes the new girl more than me. He always calls her by name.
What you can it, George? Huh? Kurama, why are you here?
I've come to pose a question.
Oh, brother.
I believe you know the true identity of the mastermind of this tunnel. Am I right?
Don't be ridiculous. If I knew who he was, don't you think I would have told you so you could stop him?
Perhaps not, if you feared he would defeat us.
Huh?
Your behavior has been an erratic blend of urgency and silence. I think you're scrambling because you don't know how we can win. That means you know things we do not, like his identity and his past.
How dare you accuse me with some groundless hunch?
But I'm right, am I not?
Pretty out of magic.
April showers. Is this a good time for you?
Yeah, probably. Mr. Sensui, I won't be needing that.
I look forward to great results. Seaman.
My life is complete. We were so close you could sweat on us.
Hey, let's hit the karaoke bar to top things off.
I don't know. Only if we sing the Metallica hits in the order they played. Yeah!
Did you guys see that girl in the black Metallica shirt who ran up on stage?
Yeah, she sure seemed happy to be there.
I bet working security for those shows is the best gig in the world.
Nah, roadie's the way to go.
Dummies, I'd be in the band playing tambourine.
Nah. Hello?
It'd be awesome.
Huh? Kamada?
Hey, what's the holdup?
Our pants are soaked through anyway. There's no need to stop. Ah! Kuwabara, help! There's something coming after me! Kuwabara, no! I don't get it. What was that?
Kuwabara, you're hurt. And where's Kamada? That's enough. Show yourself, freak.
I'm so glad the weatherman was right today. My powers work best in the rain.
I really hope I'm having a nightmare. Kamada!
Honestly, you should be focusing on your own short life rather than worrying about his.
Say what?
Let me introduce myself to you. Everyone should at least know the name of the person who kills him.
You killing me? That's a joke.
Why the bluffs, Kuwabara? I know all about your lost powers. Kiyoshi Matari, nickname Seaman.
One of the seven, how I got a bone to pick with you.
Shizuru. Hey guys, you know where my bro is?
At the rock concert, so I thought.
Oh yeah. Izuma did mention something like that.
You look really worried.
Me? No. Just a bad vibe, that's all.
Maybe we should escort him home.
Good idea.
Sit down. You remember the trouble we had with the doctor. Your friend's still confined to a hospital bed. Kuwabara made his choice tonight. We can't split our group further.
But he's defenseless right now, and Shizuru has a feeling.
We'll have to leave this one to Yusuke. He's grown up a lot from the tournament, and he's protective of Kuwabara. Unless he's an absolute dope, he didn't really go to that arcade.
How well do you know him?
She knows him very well.
Welcome to Goblin City, where your team of 7 heroes must clash iron with the evil Goblin King and restore peace to the town.
Ah! Damn it! Set this game's records for sucking!
poor thing. It doesn't seem like any of your friends are going to save you tonight. You were very foolish to move without them. I've been following you, waiting for the moment you'd go out alone. Something about you drew my attention. Maybe your naivety.
What is that? It can't be real.
Whatever it is, it's real enough to have our friend!
I'm glad to know you're interested. Let me show you how the monster's made. My blood mixed with water. The more blood, the bigger the beast. The more moisture, the easier it spreads. That's why I am Seaman, master of the floods.
Listen, I've got brothers and sisters to take care of.
I know, Okubo, but that honestly doesn't matter. They won't live past the week anyway. Come on, Kuwabara. I'd like to know your opinion. Which of my monsters do you like best? Little or big? Because that is the one I'm going to kill you with!
You're exactly like that Doc Urameshi fought, a self-righteous nut.
Don't you ever lump me in with that freak. I have reasons, good ones.
Yes, it's what they've taught you your entire life. The cruelty of man. Early on, they excluded you for some arbitrary cause, and once marked, they all eagerly joined in the ridicule, circling like buzzards over a lame calf. No one ever helped you. They all took part in humanity's darkest indulgence. Torture.
Who are you? How do you know all this?
Come, let me show you the answer.
I just wanted all to stop. I want it to stop. But it never will! That's what he showed me! It's human nature to lie and bully and hurt people. You're protecting a fallen race. That's why you must die.
I hear you, but I'm the one you're after. You can let these friends of mine go, and I'll give you the fight you want. I accept your challenge.
You really don't get it. I'm not here to compete. I'm here to wipe out every human being.
Not if I have a say in it!
No, stop! You punk! Haven't you ever heard of a code? That's called honor kicking butt.
Hit it all you like, it always comes back!
What?
No! All four of you combined can't stop it. I won't have any elitist groups bullying me anymore. I'll take you out one at a time. I'll make you all scream until you see your nasty souls.
You're full of it. Saying you got the right because guys bullied you around, but you're just like them now.
Don't you say that! No! Don't you ever question my motivations again! You haven't lived through my life, made into an outcast at every turn. I'm on the good guys' team!
Picking on the weak is never good!
Ha! Then I'd say we have a war of convictions. What you call injustice, I call getting even!
There's no chance this way. What's wrong with me? Why can't I use my powers?
The Psychics have taken advantage of the fracturing team's poor decisions and Kuwabara's lost powers. Will he be the Seaman's next victim?
Damn wet!
What the hell's your problem, old lady?
I thought you were leaving the group to look after Kuwabara.
I said I was going out to the arcade, Miss Senile.
How old are you? Kuwabara can't use his powers right now, and killers are stalking us. Ergo, you choose to play pinball.
It's his fault. He shouldn't have left me hanging for some stupid pop band. Besides, he's lost all his juice, like you said. Why would those guys waste their time on a non-fighter?
He hasn't lost it. It just hasn't awakened yet. Yusuke, notice your friend's energy next time you see him. It's like a hatching egg. There is a perfectly good reason his power has been gone since the Dark Tournament ended. Kuwabara is gifted with unparalleled spirit awareness. I believe his body sensed the coming danger months ago and began a transformation to prepare for it, without him consciously knowing. What I fear is if the enemies realize this, he won't be their last target then. He'll be their first.
Well, thanks for telling me so soon!
Yusuke, wait!
There we go.
I'm gonna get you. You know that.
Why aren't you trying to run? If you try to save your friends, you'll die.
You can't bury honor.
Hey, it's okay, man. We know there's no chance to save us. Just go. One of us should live on, right?
We've been best friends since our first street brawl. Whether it's living or dying, we're doing it together.
You can't mean that. You're human like us all. No one would make that kind of sacrifice.
Kuwabara! Run away! Ha! See what your friendships did for you? You're beaten! Why are you still trying? You're powerless. You can't win.
They're my friends.
Join my team.
Enough of your puffed up ideals. That's not what the world is really like. So your friends keep you going, huh? Ah, what the?
No!
Your motivation's gone, Kuwabara. They're going to drown, and you can't get them out.
Oh, I forgot about his tail!
How sad. You couldn't think of anything better to do than running into a death trap. Now that's survival of the fittest. Oh, don't be stupid. You're inside my territory now. A dimension made entirely of water. You can no sooner escape it than you can leap into another dimension. The territory remains unless I'm knocked out. But you can't reach me now. You have to escape to beat me, and beat me to escape. A real bind. I guess we've shown whose convictions win in the end. Look, your friends have already drowned.
Guys, no! I can still save them. I just have to act now. I have to get us out. I have to be stronger. What's wrong with me?
Wow! You really don't learn. I told you it's impossible. Your lungs must be filling up with water now. Come on, beg for me to save only your life, and maybe I will. Show me your true self-centeredness and beg. After all, you're a human. It's how we are. What is this? He's in another dimension. He can't possibly break through. Unless he's the one.
We're in need of a psychic who can slice the Kakai barrier net into pseudospace. Someone who can dispel dimensions.
Then he's the one Sensui's looking for. But I'm not ready for this. What the?
Tremendous energy.
Come on! He broke my territory. He swung his sword across 2 dimensions. He is the one Sensei. I didn't know it until it was too late.
Too strong.
He's going to kill me.
Your life is in my hands now. And I'd like nothing more than to give you just what you deserve. After all you've done, you deserve to die! But I can't.
You can't?
Boy, it's gonna be a long walk home.
You're actually saving me? But I just tried to murder you and your friends. How can you even want to help me?
When men do what they're supposed to do, it's not always about what they want. Jeez.
What is this? Why are we back here?
Well, we tracked the signal. Maybe you made it back.
Kuwabara! Damn it!
Oh.
What the hell happened out there?
I saved them all. All by myself, Urameshi.
But whose energy was that?
Mr. Sensui?
Hello, Mr. Hagari. Sorry if I don't call you by your nickname. I'm in a more somber mood. Now that we've found our man, we can progress.
Right. That's why I've brought our colleague Gourmet with me.
Good. Toguro, it's time we ask you to contribute to our valiant cause.
Of course. I'll do anything to get vengeance on Yusuke and his piddling gaggle. I need more time, though. In this state, I'm useless. But once I can regroup... What is this? Put me down, you brute! No! What are you doing?
Welcome back.
You're Yusuke.
That's right, Goldie. And that's my bed you're sleeping in, thanks to the human freight train there dragging you in so we could stitch you back up.
Bro finally did something helpful without his girl being around.
His companions, your victims, have survived as well. They informed us all of the encounter with you. Then we erased their memories of last night so they wouldn't be burdened by the darker truths.
Like another human fighting for the wrong side. Kuwabara saved your life after you tried to kill him. You think your psychic pals would have done that? You owe him big, so start talking.
Yeah, clean. Yeah, gotta clean my socks.
What? Sleep talking, sleepwalking without the bruises.
You don't understand. You haven't seen what I have. We should all die.
Clarify all. You mean your fellow psychics?
No, I mean all of us. Humans. You'd all think so too if you saw the videotape.
What video?
Yeah, and say it with more feeling.
It's the video they labeled Chapter Black.
You've seen it?
Yes, I have. Every single minute of it.
Chapter Black. Amazing.
I'm guessing you've heard of it.
It's legendary. EA's wanted to get his hands on that tape for years.
That good of a flick, huh?
It is a piece of intelligence, supposedly kept in the deepest bowels of Spirit World's records department. Over its millennia of existence, the human race has committed very heinous crimes against others and their own. This videotape is a I knew well of the tape's existence, but never imagined it could be an impetus in this case.
So many horrifying things marching across that giant screen. You don't know how we really are. What we're capable of. I saw it all. If you saw it, you'd think differently too. You'd understand we're doomed. And so, we have to.
Have to what, Sir Judge? Have to get us all eaten the hell up by some bloodthirsty monster?
That's right. You're defensive because you don't know the truth. Humanity only seems good to you because you were born in a peaceful time. But war's our nature, it'll always come back. Have you ever seen hundreds of frightened people standing in line to be killed in a camp? Have you seen horsemen raid and destroy a village, dance on the bodies of their victims, crushing them as they celebrated victory, singing happy songs? Have you ever seen a gigantic bomb wipe away millions who had never even picked up a weapon? Civil war, where a mom is hacked down in front of her child or a child in front of his mom. And the soldier breaking up a family who loves each other, leading them into a fire. And his eyes enjoying the torture.
Come on, kid. I think you've passed your sympathy limit.
And you think you're better than those people on the tape?
Well, I know I'm not. Neither are you. No human can be.
What about Kuwabara? He saved you, right? And you know, last night when he came to for a minute, I asked him, "Stupid, why the hell did you save that jerk?" And he said, "Because, Urameshi." In his eyes, he was crying for help. I thought it was a pretty stupid thing to say at the time, but now I see how scared you are, and I kind of follow. A big oaf like Kuwabara. He's got that bully look you must hate. But he cared about you. Bet you weren't expecting that.
Every night I see them, the victims on that tape. I've always seen myself like them. But then in my nightmares, I'm the one holding the weapons, you know? Like all along, it's been me who was doing those terrible things. And I feel dirtier and dirtier, like I need to make up for something. But I don't even know what. Like I'm the bully. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Perhaps we should leave him now.
Yeah.
Clearly, he must face his own demons before he faces us.
I see stuff every night on the stupid 6 o'clock news that pisses me off about people. And that video's got our all-time worsts. That's gotta be a pretty rough experience.
I would imagine so. It's said it will turn an average man against his own kind in 5 minutes of viewing.
Hell, that's cheery. You may turn me just talking about it.
Don't worry, Yusuke. The capacity for evil is but one ingredient in the human soul.
I hope so.
Still, the greatest concern in my mind is that the Chapter Black video is in the enemy's possession. It clearly has the ability to turn almost anyone to their side. The footage must be provocative. I confess there was even a time when I wanted to see it. Was.
Geez, he's making me paranoid.
Anyway, a more pressing matter. You never asked me where I went yesterday.
Oh, yeah.
Truth be known, I went to speak with Koenma.
You went all the way to Spirit World? Why didn't you just use my briefcase thing?
I needed to confront him face to face. He could never put my suspicions to rest, and speaking with Seaman has now made me certain Koenma knows the exact identity of our foe.
He what?
I've planned a formal meeting to...
Earth the toddler bitch! You better speak now before I forever put that pacifier 10 inches down your throat!
Not quite what I planned.
Hi, Yusuke. I'm glad to see you've regained some enthusiasm. It's good in small doses.
Kurama says you knew who was behind this from the very start! Why the hell haven't you told me?
I wasn't positive until the videotape. Only one man has a copy of that. I just didn't want to believe it.
Cut to the meat, pal!
As you wish, Yusuke. The name of the mastermind, Shinobu Sensui. He was the spirit detective of the Earth before you came along. This is a photo of Shinobu Sensui in high school when he began working for me as a spirit detective.
That face! The one who confronted us in the fairway. But he looks a lot older now.
He was gifted with an incredibly strong sense of right and wrong, perhaps too strong. It was about 10 years ago when he simply disappeared. In the weeks leading up to that, I remember he always asked me the same question. Are we even worth protecting? Then the Chapter Black video vanished from the vault, and so did he. We tried to track him down, but to no use. I hoped he'd gone into seclusion, content never to be bothered. But why would he resurface now? You have to be careful, Yusuke. He is incredibly lethal. I'm leaving for human world now.
A detective.
Well, I'm sure as hell not gonna let some idiot just like me be the end of the world.
I've given you a chance, Koenma. I've waited until you found my replacement. Now, it's time to settle the question. Should human beings live or die?
Shinobu Sensui, at one time a spirit detective just as Yusuke is now. With the sins of humanity as a weapon, can Yusuke bring him down?
An enemy just like you? I wasn't prepared for that.
Look, Botan, no more innocent acts. What the hell is this?
Why me?
You help spirit detectives, right? You must have been with this guy.
In those days, I was just a simple Grim Reaper.
Oh, give me a break. What good's an assistant if they can't dish out the gossip? You might as well have stayed on your oar.
Well, maybe I should. I like that job. It takes sacrifices being in human form all day.
Let's try to stick to the subject of Sensui.
Fine, in that case I'm useless. Meow.
Oh, Koenma better come soon. If I keep sitting with these kids, I'll find a new use for my spirit wave.
Koenma, sir! Are you sure you have to go there?
Of course I'm sure you don't. I picked and trained Sensui myself. It's my mess to clean up. Besides, we know for sure now he has the Chapter Black video, and he's using it against us. Just imagine if that footage got out to the human public.
But your father has ordered you to remain here. You'll get 100 spankings.
If that's the worst I get from this, I'll be a happy camper!
You'll come back soon, sir, right? I think our dynamic was really improving.
Ogre, you're a fruitcake.
But what should I tell your father if he returns?
You think of something. You're big and blue.
But George wants to go with you.
George stands out in the human world like a heifer in a beauty pageant.
How about now?
Now you look like you're gonna flash somebody. This might be the time for me now. In fact, this might be the time for us all. You take care of things here, and hopefully I'll have a home to come back to.
No, sir, please be careful. All those times I hated you, I only half meant it.
Likewise, sort of.
I promise I'll see you again!
That should keep you from falling apart. Just no jumping jacks.
Oh dear, that's the last of the bandages.
I'll go grab some more from the drugstore.
Great, I'm sure we'll need them.
Wanna come with me, Pooh?
Let's hear the down and dirty on this guy. Like, what circus of freaks was he raised by that let him grow up as a traitor?
I know you must have taken great care to commission him as spirit detective, Koenma. How did he turn from humanity's protector to its greatest threat?
Exactly! Or in other words, how did you manage to mess up so bad that the whole world's in danger? Oh, it's hurting again.
Shut up and let him talk.
In all my reign, nothing has seemed more natural than choosing Shinobu Sensui. He was a child prodigy. Like you, Kuwabara, he could sense apparitions from a young age, and they were drawn to him like magnets. But Sensui had something more. He could destroy them.
You've come to me like countless before you with selfish and spiteful souls. And just like them, you've been judged.
His universe was cut and dry, black and white. Demons were evil, so he had to destroy them. And that's when he saw what changed him.
What was it?
Gray. Truckloads of gray. I'd given him an urgent case. If only I'd known the results.
What kind of case?
I had ordered him to seal up the tunnel between the human and the demon world.
What? You mean it's the exact same thing we're doing now?
The circumstances were different.
Really, how?
That opening was only 10 meters wide. There was no threat of expansion, but it was stable, allowing lower-class demons to pass. It took 8 psychics, the strongest they thought existed, to maintain it. But it wasn't free passage for the demons. It was a trap, organized by the young Black Club. They captured demons as they squeezed through, and sold them at enormous profit.
Black Club rings a few bells.
Those are the dirtbags who watched us while we rescued Yukina!
That's right, and one up-and-comer had just worked his way into the group by his talent at capturing demons. Sakyo.
Quite the turn.
Sakyo? You mean he was already starting stuff when I was getting kicked out of kindergarten?
One way to look at it, yeah. Today there's an entire culture of demon bodyguards for corporate crooks. A multi-billion black market industry. Sakyo began it all. My intelligence team picked up news of a giant transaction that night. All key members of the Black Club and the burgeoning demon trade would be present. If successful, it would propel them into every corner of the globe. If we intervened, we could bring the demon trade to its knees. The raid was successful. Sensui and his partner Itsuki were skilled and the demons weak. They caught the club by surprise and cornered them. It was perhaps too much by surprise, as Sensui saw something he never should have seen.
Something you shouldn't have seen? Like what?
Yeah, don't make me use the running vagueness joke.
It's a reckless show of indulgence in humanity's darkest side. A ritualistic party they called the Feast of Human Vices. These privileged humans were toying with the demons they'd ensnared, torturing them, with no motivation other than their own twisted pleasure. Sensui had sworn his life to protecting his race from demons. But here, humans were enacting cruelties 1,000 times worse than anything he'd seen from a demon. Black and white blurred, flipped upside down. His mind wasn't big enough to hold the change. Sensui lived his life on the straight and narrow, but what he saw that night went against everything he knew the world to be.
A lot like we felt when we went to Tarukane's place and saw what they were doing to Yukina.
Yeah, you're right.
But there is a most important difference between your reaction and his. There, in that room, Sensui fell into a rage and murdered every human at that feast.
We're late, Itsuki. There weren't any humans when I came through the door. Not a single soul.
Something in him fractured. He became obsessed with the Chapter Black tape. And then, they both were gone. Maybe Sensui was too dedicated to his cause, too hard a worker. He gave himself entirely to the purging of evil. Then he came to question the sanctity of the human race itself. And now he wants the life of every human, as atonement for their collective sins.
That's the reason he's opening the tunnel to Demon World, to unleash the punishment.
See, that's why I always half-ass, Grandma. Never take yourself too seriously, and you won't turn into a frickin' fanatic.
Precisely why I chose you after Sensui failed. I wanted someone who wouldn't think too much.
Yes, of course. Don't be too quick to defend me, pal.
Sorry.
I don't know where Sensui's been these last 10 years, or why he waited for now. I let myself believe he'd lost his mind and was harmless. I should have tracked him better. One thing I know about Sensui is that he'll never stop, not till he's accomplished his goal.
You're not alone.
It's him!
He's listening.
They're after Mitari!
Hey, what's up?
Get Get down!
You mind telling me what that was, Kazuma?
The bad guys found us! They're here! Hit the ground, Botan! They're attacking through the window! Don't let them see you! I don't know how they got here.
What is this?
What? I don't believe it. It looks like they bugged you. How could you do that to your team?
I was counting on your weakness, Seaman, as well as your betrayal. I've heard every word you've spoken, and now that you've served your purpose, you can die with the humans you couldn't detach yourself from.
What I wouldn't give to know what stupid bedazzled forehead was saying.
He's saying they let Seaman go so they could follow him to us.
No kidding? You can hear him all the way up there?
Not exactly.
We are lip reading. You should try it sometime.
I confess, Sniper, at first I was surprised when I sensed the one we needed among them. Call me childish, but I think it supports my view. We two detectives are destined to clash.
He said the one they needed is among us.
What?
Maggot, ready to kill your own man because he lost his convenience. Oh. Teach you both!
Hey, stay put!
No, that's what they want you to do! Ouch!
Wait, you idiot! Haven't you learned? You're like an ugly singer with a good voice, best for backup!
Things are different now, you're Meshi. I'm different.
What the hell's that mean?
I got a new power. It's how I beat Matari.
What kind of power?
I don't know yet. It just feels really different. I got all desperate, and it just leapt out of me, a new kind of sword. And I knocked away his powers with one shot.
It's called a Jigin-To, also known as a Dimension Sword. It cuts through physically created space-time, i.e. territory. And that includes the most ambitious territory of all, the Kakai barrier net that divides the worlds. Keep Kuwabara alive at all cost. Use your own judgment in killing the others. Quickly.
Well, that was fast. Let's do this.
Don't get closer.
Easy, guy. What are you talking about?
Love and peace?
No, you jerk. He's making a beat for victory sign before we start.
Simple-minded boys. It means 2 days till the tunnel opens.
What?
What's the matter, Detective Yusuke Urameshi? Did you think you had more time?
A little bird from Spirit World said we still had a full week.
Come now, we both know not to trust their intelligence, and we made some leaps forward last night.
Yo, Sensui.
Been a long time.
I would hope you have more to say to me than that.
So what are you thinking about?
We're in need of a psychic who can slice the Kakai barrier net in pseudospace.
Then he's the one. But I'm not ready for this!
No one has ever helped you. They all took part in humanity's darkest indulgence. Torture. You do want to punish them for all they've done to you, don't you?
Men do what they're supposed to do. It's not always about what they want.
But I'm not ready for this.
I look forward to great results, Seaman.
It's a showdown. Why would they fight on the street? There could be innocents out there. What is this, Yusuke?
Get back. Against the wall now.
Mm.
Okay, I'm taking this one.
Don't be a moron. You'll play it like I tell you.
Did you hear what I said?
Beating Seaman was a brave feat, but you're injured and in no shape to fight.
He's right.
Keep your distance, Yusuke. It's no cakewalk for you either. I started him off too. He can store up his spirit energy and fire it, just like you.
So him and Urameshi have the same technique?
How strong's his power?
Can't say. We don't know what he's learned in the last 10 years.
Then any initial contact will be a gamble.
Are you listening to all this, Urameshi?
Sounds like fun.
Go easy.
Oh, guess when you become a champ, you get to do all the cool stuff.
Afternoon, Detective Sensui. Rumor is you snapped. You could only deal with the baby stuff.
Far to the contrary, Urameshi. I came to lead you along the path of truth.
I'll stop you, freak.
You will fail.
They both just flared up without even a warning.
Like I told Genkai before, there's something fake about his power. The only way to know his strength is to meet him head on.
It's begun.
You can't. You're actually saving me? But I just tried to murder you and your best friends. I almost did, too. How can you want to help me?
When men do what they're supposed to do, it's not always about what they want.
Safety. Bring him to safety. They'll take him.
You have to tell me what you're talking about.
Who's in danger? Do you mean Yusuke?
This is it. I've caught him off guard.
Oh, Yusuke.
Try that again.
Get yourself off the ground, Urameshi! You won't defeat him lying down!
What the hell was that? All my punches were solid, but he brushed them aside like broccoli he didn't order. Didn't even give me a chance to kick his ass.
As I thought, the two detectives are too much alike. With their similar background, it's akin to fighting your own reflection in the mirror. Futile war that cannot be won. Sensui anticipates Yusuke's every move. It's what he would do. Only, he's one step ahead.
You're not wrong. And it's thanks to his Ryukyuken style.
Ryukyuken?
Ryukyuken is a special brand of martial arts that relies on fast footwork. The fighter maintains his position while diverting attacks with his arms, then retaliates with powerful kicks.
There are stringent rules governing the study of the Ryukyuken style. One may only learn its ways once they have every other technique under their belt. So many consider it the strongest, most elegant maneuver in all of martial arts.
No, Kuwabara! He's in danger!
My brother may be accident-prone, but with the others, he's safe.
You're not understanding me. Mr. Sensui desperately wants to recruit him to his side.
Huh? You got the wrong guy. No one wants Kazuma on their side. They get stuck with him.
No, I'm sure Kuwabara is the psychic. Mr. Sensui needs his power to cut down the barrier.
We've got to warn them! I can't see them! Where did they all go? Oh, great, they've moved on. Hey!
Botan, get down!
Oh, not this guy again.
Yes, old woman, you recognize the Ryukyuken art form, but this technique, you have never seen. My own special blend of Ryukyuken and spirit energy. A vengeful new twist on an old favorite. I like to call it the Reiku Ryukyuken.
Remarkable. Energy and style as one.
Well, you've been making the most of your retirement years, and that's what matters.
I have to do something or else Kazuma's toast. I have an idea.
It's time to judge your allies! Get down now!
Shizuru, what are you doing?
My duty as a sister. He may piss me off sometimes, but he's my little bro, and I'm the only one who gets to pick on him.
Guess all the training in the world can't make up for bad aim.
Oh no, isn't that Yusuke's apartment?
Damn, Sensui. This muscle flexing was just a diversion all along.
A diversion? That dingbat's diversion could have killed Botan and my sister!
But why?
Hold on! Help is on the way!
Kuwabara! Hands up!
All right, guys, you go take care of the girls.
Meanwhile, you'll be
permanently retiring his ass.
For such a dumb kid, you've got a pretty smart mouth, Urameshi.
What, do you like smarts? Tell me if this smart's enough for you!
Interesting. Not a bad fake. Not that it'll do him much good.
That's right. Just try and anticipate my next move.
You're messy!
Now I'm getting pissed.
It's a shame Junior couldn't find a better replacement. I just can't decide if I should be insulted or flattered.
What's causing that? Well, when there's smoke, there's fire.
There's the signal.
Yeah, it's a full-scale war now, brat. No turning back.
So, he thinks he's better than me.
Shizuru! Shizuru, are you alright?
I'm okay, but unfortunately I can't say the same for my kid brother, who once again has gotten himself in serious danger. Those freaks want to kidnap him, which isn't such a bad deal for me, but they're gonna use him to open the plastic wrap to hell, so you might want to tell Yusuke to keep him out of sight.
I'll do whatever I can.
Thanks, Keiko. I knew I could count on you. I'll be there in a minute. I don't bleed to death.
There! Get him!
They just don't make spirit detectives like they used to.
You mean crazy and evil? No, they sure don't, thank you. Bite me!
Gee, you're messy. Just stop playing chicken with his feet and use your spirit gun to deep fry his skinny little rear.
Unless Yusuke prevents those feet from turning, any attempt at a counterattack would be like tilting at a windmill.
Well, now that I finally got a leg up on you,
Let's see how you play kickball with this!
Lucky for me, I have a spare.
Hey, you yellow-bellied bully! You just gonna kick a man while he's down? Why not fight me, the warrior of love, defender of the defenseless?
He'll kill you!
For I am Kazuma Kuwabara, and now prepare to feel my shiny new sword!
At last, the moment of truth I've been waiting for. We'll see if he really is the one.
Wait a sec, this is just my plain old everyday spirit sword! Man, what happened to the new souped up one I used against Seaman? Darn, would have been cool!
That blade could barely slice through butter, let alone dimensions. He must need stimulus to power up.
Here it goes!
That isn't very wise. His defense is superb. Rose, whip! He may be able to elude direct attacks, but my Rose Whip can hit several points of contact at once.
That's not normal.
Must be a movie stunt.
So, dare you risk that erratic weapon among civilians?
Merciless coward. No wonder he moved the fight to the center of town.
I'm hurt, Kurama. Isn't my death worth a few lives? They'll be dead soon enough. Ah, sniper. Perfect timing. Farewell.
After him!
You can't do that with these innocents standing around.
Fine, not that I ever miss my target, but if it's a change of venue you want, I'm game.
With all these gawkers waiting for blood, I can't see a thing.
Obviously, they're trying to split us up. Why? To isolate Yusuke? We should stay together. It would leave me no choice.
Kurama! It's Kuwabara! We have to find Yusuke and warn
Stay back!
Oh, Pooh! Pooh, please, wake up, please! You're all right.
Keiko, are you injured?
No, but we absolutely have to get to Kuwabara before they do.
Why?
I mean, seriously, why can't we ever have a chase on an elevator? Why aren't you inside watching cartoons like a normal kid? Anyways, there's a lot of weirdos out there today. So go on, run home to your mom. When I was a boy, we listened to our elders and our video games. My spirit awareness is working again. I must be caught up in one of those mutants' territories. But whose? You little punk. Is this yours?
No more running away from you, Sensui. This is a place where I end your damn life.
3, 2, 1.
Kuwabara! Just hang on, I'll be right there! Damn, gotta run. Double damn!
Oh no, we're too late.
Look out below! You're car's about to be impounded! Spirit gun! Ah! Oh crap, I forgot about Kuwabara!
Really, Yusuke? How could you shoot a blast that big without thinking it would kill everyone on board, including him?
I was mad!
You Messi! If you kill me, you are so dead!
That jerk popped my spirit gun like a party balloon at a stupid kid's birthday. In case anyone's taking notes, that's not a good sign.
Later. On the bright side, at least Kuwabara survived.
Yeah, and they got away!
Yusuke, what are you doing? That's not even yours.
It is now! Keiko, you know I can't let them hurt Kuwabara.
Stupid bike lock. Now don't tell me not to save him. It's what he would do.
Wait, there's something you need to know.
Sensui's masterful plan to kidnap Kuwabara has succeeded. Can Yusuke possibly catch up to them in time to prevent the jaded ex-spirit detective from breaking through the barrier to Demon World and unleashing terror on Earth?
You're driving on the wrong side of the road, you half-pint loony!
I can make a right on red, but hold on!
Stupid rubber anchors! Get out of my way!
Let's roll.
That Reiku Ishiyu sure packs a wallop.
Yes, too much for Yusuke, even if he is on a serious binge. So what's his strategy? Why aim for the apartment when Yusuke was standing right there?
Must have been targeting Sea Monkey again. Sensui certainly is persistent and goal-oriented, I'll give him that. Just two of the many qualities I avoided when I hired Yusuke.
Drama Prince. Fiat Love!
You do know a lot of tricks.
Hiding in a compound can do that to you.
Oh my.
Botan! Hey, are you alright?
I think we should take that as a no. Okay, Wallflower. You just sat there on your sorry ass watching this poor girl suffer? What's wrong with you?
But what if... I don't know, I thought I was your enemy.
Set her on the floor, face down gently.
Right. Oh.
I'm sorry, I'm so confused. I work for Sensui.
Does he know that? Because from where I've been standing, it looks like he's trying to terminate more than your employment.
Both. I'm gonna do one.
What is it?
Who flew off?
All better.
Oh, Genkai, thank goodness. I'm so glad you're here.
Why might that be?
Not Botan.
Hold off the waterworks. She'll be conscious in a minute.
Master Genkai. I hope there's strength for one more.
Shizuru.
This whole ragtag team is falling into pieces, aren't we? Just put her down on the bed.
I'm up! Hey, when did all of you get here?
Oh, glad you're okay.
Huh? And why wouldn't I be?
Your formerly fractured back is one good reason I can think of.
When we came in, we found you lying under this very heavy bookshelf.
That's a silly place for me to be.
You don't remember how you were crushed? Say something to make an impression.
I don't know. It doesn't sound like something I'd do.
I know. She got trapped while she was trying to save me. When the bookshelf started to topple, she shoved me out of the way, and she got crushed instead of me. I don't understand. It's not how he said. First Kuwabara, and now you do it! Why do you people keep saving my life? It's not how he said. Why?
'Cause that's just what people do. Ooh, but I think I'm starting to remember. Look out! So that's what happened. I just acted without thinking.
I'd believe that.
I like to think it's a good trait not to overthink everything.
I'd say it is like that for a great many people. When another being's life is put into jeopardy.
Well, that's never been the case in my experience growing up. And not on that videotape.
Chapter Black is a one-sided argument. It's part of a set, never meant to be seen alone.
No, that's all a big lie!
Mitari, I understand your dilemma. You've witnessed the worst mankind has to offer, in life and on tape. But if your eyes remain open, you'll see the best all around.
Speaking of, has anybody seen Yusuke?
And more love.
I'm not going too fast for you, am I, baby doll?
Oh, I love it. Go faster.
That ass thinks he can pass me. Suck my dust! I swear that never happens to me. It's just a one-time thing. That pickup must have one huge engine on it. Huh? I got smoked by a guy on a bicycle.
Just take me home.
Sweet. You made a big mistake messing with one of my friends, and I'm gonna kick your ass twice as hard for it.
Hold on to what you got! Driving a real car is pretty much like the racing game at the arcade.
You've never driven before?
Of course not, dumbass. I'm only 11 years old.
Oh, give the poor backseat driver a break, Game Master.
He's probably just a little on edge because the seatbelt's fastened too tight.
I want to see his full power, even if I have to squeeze it up out of him like the last stubborn glob of toothpaste in the tube.
Please, Gourmet, give him a break. You're torturing my ears as well.
Why don't you just kill me?
You failed to see your destiny, Kuwabara. You're going to help us put our cursed race to an end.
Then you don't understand who I am. I'll never help you.
But you're meant to, don't you see? That's why you've been given these powers. The universe wants human atonement just as badly as I.
You're pitching the same crap you did to Mitari, but I don't bend.
Silly me. I must have given you the false impression we need your consent to help us. We have other ways of making your power ours. Just ask your friend, Elder Toguro.
Huh? What do you mean? That freak's been dead for months!
Look down at your bondage. Don't those fingers bring back memories?
Oh, I do remember!
Another few inches, and I can pick out your heart!
Oh man, I knew those creepy fingers were familiar, but how can your guy have Tagoro's hands?
Because he swallowed him. The same way he's going to swallow you, Kuwabara, as soon as your power is completed.
No, I won't let you! You crazy freak! Ah! Ah! Let me go!
Oh, it's mouth-watering. It's getting tenderized.
Uh-oh. Is he a world champion cyclist or what?
Damn it.
Help! I'm in a pickup truck full of psychic cannibals!
Hold on, Kuwabara. I'm coming for you.
You're messy!
I just hope these wheels don't melt.
He's got some kind of Iron Man guts chasing us on a bicycle. Hey, boss, think we should shake this loon?
That's not necessary. He's playing into my contingency plan. Just let him continue to follow us. He will be dealt with.
What? You couldn't find a little girl's scooter?
I don't know. You couldn't go a week without getting snagged by the forces of evil? Consider this your first and only chance to get out of this alive. Now pull this thing over. I'm gonna run your ass off the road.
He can't possibly do that with a bicycle, can he?
I don't know, but if we don't lose him quickly, he'll follow us to our secret, ex-secret hideout.
I told you I have it under control.
So close. Frick. Oh, weird. What'd you do to me?
Just marking my territory.
Well, that's gross.
Death print, bullseyes.
Oh, great. I always wanted tattoos.
Those, my friend, are targets.
For what?
For me to hit, of course, at any time and at any range without me having to aim. Oh, and with any ammunition I so choose, like these rocks, for instance. Nice talent. Now, as long as you never let your guard down, you have nothing to worry about.
Freak.
Come now, let's not resort to name-calling. My proper name is Kanami Hagari, but my victims call me Sniper.
Kaname Hagari, codename Sniper. His territory encompasses a 500-meter radius. Once he has marked his victim's body with the death print bullseye, he can shoot anything at that target without ever missing.
From this moment on, you'll never again be able to go anywhere without looking over your shoulder. Enjoy living in fear, Yusuke, while you still can.
Hey, get back here! You don't scare me!
Welcome back.
What about Kazuma?
I'm afraid he has been captured by Sensui and his men. I'm sorry. We made a valiant effort, but could not stop them.
Don't beat yourself up over it. If I hadn't been standing under falling debris, I could have warned all of you that Kazuma was the one they wanted this whole time.
But why is Kuwabara on everybody's A-list now? Not that I'm jealous.
Because of what he can do, Sensui needs him to carry out the plan. Kuwabara's a lot stronger, a lot more important than any of you seem to give him credit for. After all, he beat me, and in that fight he awakened a new power. The power to slice through dimensions, cut down territories, psychic barriers. The very power Mr. Sensui was seeking.
You're killing me. If Kuwabara can do that, and they've got him, they can crack the Kakai barrier we raised to seal off Demon World. Then all hell will break loose, literally. There'll be no stopping the A-class or, heaven forbid, S-class demons from destroying mankind.
I trust Yusuke with a lot these days, but not this.
Then we must come to his aid.
If we can find him, we'll round up Kaido and Yana while we're at it.
Yes.
Keiko, Shizuru, you stay here in case Yusuke comes back looking for us.
Okay.
What about me? Is there anything I can help you do?
You should search your soul for the answer to that. You are free to go with us, or you are free to be our foe. But if you choose the latter, the next time we meet, I'll show you no mercy. You must choose what you believe, and make your stand.
Let's go.
Oh God, what am I supposed to do with this?
How about pretend for a second that you're a man? And hurry it up. Make your choice. Are we that bad?
Now which way are we supposed to go?
Beats me.
We have no idea where Yusuke went.
Wait up! Please wait for me. Or is it too late now for me to go along with you guys?
It's never too late to reform one's ways. Trust me. Welcome to our team.
Where are you, sniper?
Just the wind.
Ah! Stupid birds!
Man, hate the countryside.
Enjoy living in fear, Yusuke, while you still can.
Oh, screw you! Now show your face, you big son of a bitch!
He's around here somewhere. I could feel his eyes on me. Just the wind again. Sniper's ride. Then he really is nearby. But where and
I had to ask! Well, don't I feel special? My own private, personal, localized meteor shower!
Keep them coming! I'm just starting to get a good workout. Oh, please, more rocks? Come on, this guy really needs a creativity consultant.
Here's some real ammo! Shotgun!
The dreaded 7-10 split. Gah! Man, if I didn't know better, I'd think someone was trying to kill me.
What a waste of good knives.
Is he afraid of me, or is he keeping his distance just to drag this out? Since we must be long gone by now, thanks to this trigger-happy loser.
If he'd just show his pretty boy face, I'd bash it in for him!
You'll never get close enough to try.
Kaito and Yana will be waiting for us at the Mushiori station.
And where do we go from there? We still have no clue which way Yusuke was heading.
Demon's Door Cave. I'm sure that's where Mr. Sensui will be taking Kuwabara. Mr. Itsuki's waiting there for him to bring the psychic who can break the Kakai barrier.
See, you're already more useful than Roadkill.
I wish Yusuke had his communication mirror. He says it looks like a compact, and fate forbid he ever be seen with makeup.
Don't worry, if he's half the bad boy he thinks he is, which isn't totally unthinkable, he should manage to tough it all out and stay on their trail. In which case we should cross paths eventually, so let's move.
Botan, I need you to do something for me.
What?
This is by far the most serious danger I've faced since I started overseeing the detectives. I'm going to Spirit World. Now that Sensui has the power to cut the Kakai barrier, we must face the grim possibility that we may not succeed. The world could be very different soon. In case we fail, I have to make preparations back home. While I'm gone, you will be in charge.
Yes, sir.
Just kill me now! Put me out of my misery! I didn't like Tagore the first time, and I certainly don't like his leftovers wrapped around!
You'll be well done soon.
Stop drooling, or all you'll eat are flies.
I'm hungry.
Now you do realize the sooner you cooperate, the sooner we'll grant your death wish.
And I would die before I cooperate with you! Looks like we got ourselves a catch-22!
You sure he's the one? He's about as powerful as a hamster from what I can pick up, and he's twice as annoying!
Patience, Game Master. We'll see his power soon.
You'll see my fist down your throat is what you see! Then you'll see stars! They're nothing but black! You got that, punk?
We're here.
Hey, I got legs, you know!
We'd hate you to waste precious energy on walking.
Now I know I'm being watched. How creepy is that? Yeah, you'll a major apology to the locker room girls after second period, Jim. Did I mention I hate birds? I've got to get out of Sniper's territory and back to rescuing Kuwabara. It's my lucky day. I'll just hitch a ride with this guy to the nearest phone booth.
That is, if he doesn't think I'm a cult member with all these freakish tattoos. Hey. Sniper! Whatever happened to just plain bullets? About this!
It's always so much more exciting when they run. But then again, the truck is a little easy. Maybe I should send something that requires more old-fashioned skill.
I just hope he runs out of energy before I do. Yeah, the pickup fuel truck. If I shoot it with my spirit gun, it'll blow my face off. Must have run out of gas. Ironic. Maybe not! I see, killing me with a truck isn't enough, huh?
I thought we didn't want to storm the cave.
That was before Kuwabara was kidnapped.
Huh?
We'll give you the recap later. So did you figure out how to get to this hole in the ground?
Of course. I sketched this by hand, and yes, it is to scale. Now we're here, and this is the entrance to Demon's Door.
Yeah, that looks right.
And you are...
He's on our side, now anyway. He has inside knowledge of the cave.
Pleased to meet you.
Uh-huh.
Deal with it, boys. We need the help. We have no idea what's waiting for us in that cave.
You're a Meshi. Who are you?
Yay? Don't get sentimental, detective.
I have no quarrel with you, stranger, but I also don't mind killing anyone who stands in our way. Last warning.
way!
What? Now I'm not even allowed to kill the bad humans? Huh. It's a few inches from his heart, if that's what you're worried about.
What's the point?
No one can stop our justified cause.
You saved me.
I was worried about the trees. This wind coming in feels like home. It's comforting and it soothes me. It tastes like freshly spilled blood and the rotting flesh of decaying corpses. Look at it. The gateway to Demon World will be open soon.
Would just be a big old piece of cake. And then some rogue spirit detective has to go and open up the frickin' gates of hell. Gah! And to top it all off, Kuwabara has to get himself all kidnapped.
You're in no shape to be playing the hero.
Well, if I don't, who will? Not you, remember? This is our world, not yours. See ya. I have to go save the world again.
I'm afraid I can't let you do that. For the second time today, I hold your life in my hands. Somehow I doubt this Sensui will be as merciful as I.
Kuwabara needs me.
Kuwabara was ill-prepared for them, and look what happened to him.
Shut up!
Do I have to kill you to keep you from being foolish?
You just might, EA.
It's been too long since our last fight.
You ready? Bring it on, bitch! Well, that's mildly disgusting.
You rose to the challenge. It seems you haven't lost your spirit power, you just needed a kick in the ass.
You mean you
stalled me here just to see how strong I am?
You really are a simple child, aren't you? You still don't get it. Do you remember when you fought Toguro in the tournament and we let you think that Kuwabara had been killed? Back then, you lacked the motivation to reach your potential. And Toguro went out of his way to bring it out. Sensui just wants you dead. Harness your own power if you hope to beat him. If you take anything from our scrimmage, take that. So go. Save the human world. Or don't. I don't really care. Either way, I'm fine with the outcome. What are you laughing about?
You're so full of crap. I don't care. You've been rooting for me. You did all this to help me survive. I told everyone you'd come back to rescue us when we needed you the most, you big softy. Or should I say little softy?
I should have slit your throat when I had the chance.
Really? Thank you, Hiei. I was needing that kick in the ass. Hey, where do you think you're going? Now that your little secret's out, well, there's no reason. Look, what I'm trying to say is that I could really use your help on this one. Kuwabara could really use your help on this one.
But I hate Kuwabara. You do them one favor and they think you're their best friend. This is why I could care less if their entire species was swallowed up.
If you hate our kind so much, I know of a videotape that might interest you.
What tape would that be?
Oh, just a little snuff film you may have heard of called Chapter Black. Now that I think of it, Kurama did say you tried to get your bandaged hands on it. It's out of print, but since we've got a copy, I could get it for you.
The most forbidden contraband in all of spirit.